There we go.
Woo!
Right. Where's your... That went wrong.
Burgundy's a bit shit, isn't it? No.
Right. We're trying wine.
I've never really liked Burgundy, to be honest.
So, many, many years ago, when we opened this shop in 2012, I heard of this new wine producer in Burgundy called Andrew Nielsen, and his company was Le Grappin. And we've been following him ever since, and they make brilliant, brilliant wines. And this, you can't have any, I'm afraid, is... It's just a nice wine.
Here for your entertainment.
Yes, exactly. So basically, we've had a load of his wines. We do have more recent vintages of them, but this is his 2015 Savigny Beaune Rouge. There were only 7 barrels of it made, and he and his wife Emma are basically the people behind this wine.
Cool.
They're not natty, if I remember correctly, but they're sort of nearly natty.
But they're low intervention.
Very low intervention, and he's, you know, very picky with his grape selection and all of that sort of stuff, which is all good. And
well, smelling that. Can I get technical? Is that all right?
Yeah, knock yourself out.
So smelling this minimal oak, which I quite like. You know, it's gentle, it's lean. I'm thinking old oak, big vats, Foudre, something like that.
I don't know. Don't think so.
Really?
No. Don't know. No, 60-year-old parcel of
traditional wooden vat. Yeah.
Traditional wooden vat. Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
So like
you're right,
big old oak,
old basket press, and all of that sort of stuff as well.
So like it's trad. So talking Savigny has this sort of alluvial fan. It's next to Corton. It's kind of a cool spot, so it's known for having sort of fairly high acid. And 15, however, is a big fat juicy year. Lots of sugar, so... No more technical.
It's really delicate, lovely, pretty fruit, but with a bit of weight and heat behind it, which is quite delicious.
See, I love that. So do you know how I like my Pinot? Big old oak.
Big old oak.
I think it's perfect. Bruno Claire, who's a famous producer, also does this. He uses Foudre. It's traditional feeling, but it feels like the oak facilitates rather than just being an element which is like, whoo, when it's young. The oak here is just helping the grapes express their natural purity. It's so good. It's got the sugar and the depth and the body of 15, the alcohol and the sugar, but then it's also got the purity, finesse, and freshness of Savigny.
Yep.
It's freaking beautiful. But apart from all that box ticking and all of that nonsense, it's so good!
It's so good. There are all of those lovely cherries and raspberries, but they're not tart raspberries. They're softened down and we're not going into the sort of jamminess. It's just lovely, rich, fruit-forward style.
I love when it gets like this.
It's beautifully elegant.
The good thing about it is, though, is it's high-toned. That's something that's the natural sort of heightened coolness of Savigny provides. It's always the same. Cooler villages in really hot years provide this high-toned, fresh, crunchy, pithy vibrancy. So, like, villages like Saint-Romain, for example, still pretty cool. But when you get a year like 15 or 19 and the fruit gets so high-toned, it's just unbelievable elegance. So I just love these wines because they're a little less structured. They're a little less scary, but they're kind of my favorite.
They're approachable, fine Burgundy.
But they're fine Burgundy, exactly. It's fine Burgundy.
Yeah, and I think the all of that red fruit, as I said, it's not tart and it's not stewed. It's got that nice balance of just balanced, lovely ripe. It's beautifully ripe.
Yes.
And then you're getting all of those subtle secondary flavors.
But it's not tempered ripeness. It's just perfect ripeness.
Yeah. And then you're getting all of those little secondary flavors like the tobacco or the chocolate or the
So again, this is
slightly sort of warm cinnamony spices. They're just sort of supplementary. They're playing the backing vocals to it.
Yeah.
It's just elegance and beautiful, and Kate's coming in the door interrupting us. She should know better than that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over there, drag her and put in front of the camera.
Because it's her worst nightmare. She literally, it's her worst nightmare.
This is Kate!
She finally made it.
I hate you.
Data protection is not.
Yeah.
We will be reviewing this in due
Get
course.
yourself a glass. It's delicious.
There will be a white paper on this. So basically, this is incredibly selective in winery with grapes, and also those big wooden vats.
Yep.
Old oak.
Yep.
Perfect.
Yep.
You don't notice anything, yet it's all there.
You can't buy any. I'm sorry, but you can buy younger vintages of it. We do have them. I think the 19 we've got of this.
The 19 will be similar to that in terms
Yeah,
of sugar.
but you need to wait 4 years to get it to taste like this.
My God, it's worth
But
it.
it's stunning. It's very, very good.
How many
isn't
do
it?
you have in this one?
Not many.
Quite a few.
Not many.
Not many.
Genuine. I wish I had. I wish I collected every vintage, but I didn't.
No, you'd be glad you had the 15.
Yeah,
I think it's perfect.
but I wish I'd had their first vintage, and I didn't.
What was the first vintage?
12, same year as the shop opened.
Oh!
But Tom's got some, and he's going to open them at a tasting. Have
Anyway,
a lovely day. Bye.